Hello everybody and welcome back to the Search for Arcade Games. Now today's episode of Search for Silver is going to be a little bit different than the past episodes in the sense that I don't have to do a whole lot of searching today because it's mostly right in front of me. What I mean by that is that I didn't go out and get a box of any type of coin today, no half dollars, no nickels. Basically I've been going into coin stores every chance I've gotten over the past month and picking up silver here and there because the price of silver is actually down pretty low right now, so it's a good time to buy. So I've been making all these purchases and I haven't had the chance to show you guys what I've been getting, so today I'm just going to show you everything that I've gotten over the past month. In addition to that, I'm going to be opening some of your letters from the giveaway that I did about a month ago. As you may have already seen, I received about 30 letters and I want to show you some of the best ones and read you their messages because a lot of them made me feel really good. Also, somewhere towards the end of this video, I'm going to be announcing the winners of the last Search for Silver giveaway, and I will be introducing the next giveaway that we're going to do, so make sure to stick around for that as well. So with all that being said, let's just go ahead and get right into the silver. Alright, so first things first, I know you guys saw in the last episode of Search for Silver, I received these two half dollars from another YouTuber named Big Lori. If you haven't already, check him out. He's got an awesome channel. He sent me a couple of Franklin half dollars that he knew that I needed in my collection, a 1953D and a 1962D. So let's go ahead and open up the collection and see how we're coming along with the Franklin half dollars. These are like one of my favorite coin types, so I'm really happy that he sent them and I really enjoy them. So let's go ahead and go over to the 53D, which is right here, 20.9 million, and so we'll put that one in. I'll push it in a little bit later because it's tricky to get them in sometimes. And then the 62D is right over here at 35.5 million. And he was correct. I needed both of those coins and I really appreciate the gift. So we'll push those in real quick and I'll get back to you in just a second. Alright, so there you have it. Got the 53D in and also the 62D. The collection's looking a little bit fuller, but you know, we're actually going to look to get it a little bit more fuller today, just as a little sneak preview of what's to come. So let's go ahead and get into a couple letters now. Alright, this one here comes from Jackson, and it looks like he just left me a little note that says, "Your channel's great, keep it up dude, stay cool." Thank you so much, Jackson, I really appreciate that. Hey Ryan, I've never been too interested in the subject of coins, but your channel has sparked my interest. I really enjoy your videos. Thanks, Kevin. Also, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well, Kevin. I'm sorry I couldn't get this back sooner, but I'm really happy to hear that I sparked your interest in coins. That's one of my goals, is to get people who aren't exactly interested in coin roll hunting to begin with to kind of take an interest in the hobby, because obviously it's a ton of fun. This one comes from Alex, and he wrote a little bit of a longer message, so I'm just going to read this to you guys now. Dear Ryan, hi, my name is Alex, and I just wanted to start off by saying thank you for making such good and entertaining content. I love watching your videos when I go through my own rolls, and it makes it so much more fun. That's so cool how you live in Ann Arbor. I lived there up until 3rd grade, and then I moved to New York, but I still miss it. I went to Burns Park Elementary, but am now a high school senior, so if you went to Burns Park, I may have your picture in one of my old yearbooks, which would be insane. I've been collecting coins for a while now because of my grandpa, but the friend who I roll hunt with has now gotten me even more into it and also introduced me to you. My favorite coins are Mercury dimes, Indian head cents, and Ike dollars. What are yours? I also like all dimes, though. That's what I'm collecting now. If you have a 2012 D dime, that is the very last Roosevelt dime I need to complete that collection. Who got you into coins, and do you have any other friends who do it with you? Alright, I'll cut this letter off now because it's getting pretty long, but I wish you well in your search for silver and hope you keep making great content for your viewers to enjoy. Sincerely, Alex. That's a really awesome message, Alex. I really appreciate you sending that to me. Thank you so much. To answer a few of your questions, Alex, I'm actually not a native of Ann Arbor. I actually moved here from northern Michigan. I'm just here to go to school. I go to school at the University of Michigan, as you can see on the shirt here. My favorite coins, like I said, Benjamin Franklin half dollars. I love the seeded coins and pretty much anything old. I mean, Indian heads, you're right, those are really cool coins. Unfortunately, I don't have a 2012 D dime. Dimes are pretty much like my least favorite thing to coin roll hunt just because there isn't a whole lot to find, but maybe I'll do a box just for you and see if I can find one. So who got me into coin collecting? That was actually my dad. He started me off metal detecting at an early age. Here's a picture of myself and my dad metal detecting back in 2002 when I was just 5 years old. The other guys in the pictures are my cousins, and we would just go around all different places. You know, we'd go to parks, we'd go to old home sites, beaches, whatever, and he'd just take me out and we'd metal detect, and those were some of the best memories that I have. Also, before that, my grandpa was the one that actually got my dad into it, so I have to say that my grandpa was a big influence as well. Again, Alex, thank you for the note, and let's get back into some silver now. So next up here we have a few quarters. I have a 54, a 50, a 48, and a 46. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this collection out first. This is the 1948 to 64 collection, which is actually pretty full. I'm going to move these real quick so they don't get stomped over by the collection here. And I'm not actually sure if we're going to be able to get any of these in because, like I said, it is really full. So we'll start at the 54. It's a 54 plain. Check here. We already have it. If it was a D, we would need it. The 1950 D, or I'm sorry, 1950 plain. That would be right here. And we already have that one as well. And then the 48D, which is right up here. Pretty rare one, but we already have it, so that won't be going into the collection. Let me just check my second George Washington collection here, because we do have a 1946, and we can go ahead and look in this one, which is actually quite a bit less full. So hopefully, 1946, and what is the mint? It's plain, so looks like we already have that one as well. So that's 4 quarters that we're going to be adding to the silver pile, and let's get into some more letters. Alright, so this one here comes from Jonas, and he just writes a little note here. It says, "Thank you for doing this. I love your videos." Thank you very much, Jonas. I appreciate that. This one here comes from Christian. It's written on a couple of yellow cards, and as you can see there, it's got some coins on it. I think one of them actually fell off. Yeah, there's one stuck in the bottom here. So Christian writes, "Hi Ryan, I just wanted to say thank you for the giveaway opportunity. I just started coin roll hunting and collecting coins as I did in my childhood. It's so fun. I hope you receive a ton of good karma coming back to you and have a wonderful Christmas. Layla. P.S. I am Layla Lady on YouTube." Thank you very much, Layla or Christian or whatever your name is. I'm not really sure which one you go by. Thank you so much for these coins. It says put on with washable glue stick. That is a good idea because if it wasn't, they'd probably get stuck on the coins. I have found a wheat penny that had a bunch of glue stuck on it, which I couldn't get off before. I'm not really sure what happened to this dime here. You're gonna have to tell me about that one, exactly how that got that way, but I'm just gonna pull this wheat penny off here. Yep, came right off. Very nice looking wheat penny, 1946. Thank you so much for those coins, Layla, and thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Next up, we have a letter from Michael Van Leeuwen, and it looks like he wrote quite a bit, so I'm gonna read it to you now. He says, "Hey Ryan, I love the videos. I'm actually planning on finally starting my own coin hunt / metal detecting channel soon. My first videos will be going through a bunch of coins from my deceased grandfather. The coins were originally in a glass jar, but one of my aunts had them all rolled. Fortunately, they kept the rolls. It would be awesome to collab with you on that, as you know way more about the coin roll hunting aspect. The metal detector I will start out using is my White Spectrum XLT. I own 2 Yeti Blue microphones and 2 pop filters, as well as a folding table that is currently still in Kentucky with a friend. Sorry for the sloppy handwriting. I'm the one that said he grew up in Ann Arbor in the comments. I plan on starting out shooting my videos detecting with my Canon camera and my phone, but the coin roll on my PC. Signed, Mike." So Michael, I've seen you on my videos quite a bit. I really appreciate all the support that you've given me. Just wanted to give you a little suggestion on what cameras to use when you're out metal detecting. I'd definitely stick to your phone because you want something that has some autofocus. The Canon cameras don't have that unless you have like a $1,500 one. So try to stick with something that has autofocus, something that's versatile, you know, something point and shoot type. So bring that out, you know, just bring your phone out and you can pretty much do anything with that. And the White Spectrum XLT, I'm actually not a fan of whites. I don't use whites. I know my brother does, so you might want to direct that question towards him and I'll see if he can get you an answer on that one. But again, Mike, thank you so much for the letter. I really appreciate it. Alright, now back into some silver. So first I just wanted to show you those coins that Layla sent me. This is the dime that had a hole struck in it somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. And then here's that 1946 wheat penny. Pretty good condition, so thank you very much, Layla, for those. And now I have a stack of Franklins here. So like I said, I love these coins and I love picking them up. And I got a whole bunch of different dates here that we're going to check in the collection. So I'm just going to move them up real quick here. Grab the collection out. As you can see, 1948 to 1963. Not a very long run for these coins, which is even cooler for me because it means that, you know, they're even harder to find. So let's start with the first date. I have them organized from newest to youngest, or I'm sorry, newest to oldest. So 1961 plain right there. So we do need that one. That's good. We have a 1960, and that one is a D mint mark. 1960D is right there. Awesome. Gonna need that one as well. We have a 1959 with a D mint mark as well. That's right here, 13 million. Actually, a pretty rare one, but we already have that, so we'll put that one aside. We have a 1954 Denver. And remember guys, I never know what I need when I go into the coin store to buy these. I just try to remember the best I can. We do need that one, 1954. And it looks like we actually have a second one of those 1959Ds, so still don't need that one. Next up here we have a 1951 plain, and it looks like we do need that one, so we'll put that one in. And finally we have here a 1950 Denver. Taking a look, and we already have that one, but that is the rarest one that we've got today, with just 8 million of those. So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 for 7. Pretty good on the coins there. So I'm gonna go ahead and push these in, and then we'll take a look at the collection after I do that. Alright, so there's the collection with all the new coins added. That's 6 new coins added today, counting the gift from Big Lori and then also the coins that I purchased. And guys, I purchased these for, I think it was like, what was it, 13 times face value, so really not a bad deal on these Franklin halves. And I got other halves for that price as well, because there's a lot of different types of American half dollars, and you'll be seeing those in a second. But for now, let's get into some more mail. So this one comes from Rex, and he just sent me this Christmas card, which originally I looked at it and I just thought it was that, and there's glitter everywhere from this thing, but I found out that it does actually open up into a letter. So let me read this for you real quick. It just says, "Quin's Coins, hope this finds you in good spirits. Thank you for the generous giveaway. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Rex, aka Silver Stacking Insomniac." Thank you so much, Rex. I have seen your channel on YouTube before, and I'm sure other people have as well. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to Silver Stacking Insomniac. Next up, I got a letter from Brett Bowitt, and actually he didn't send any type of note, but he did send this really awesome stamp that I'm just going to give you a close-up of right here. So let's take a look at that. So Brett sent me this really cool stamp. That's Theodore Roosevelt on the front of it there. Really old. I couldn't tell you how old for sure. I'm not much of a stamp collector myself, but I'm sure some of you are, so hopefully some of you guys will appreciate this really old stamp right here. Really awesome that you sent that to me, Brett. I really appreciate that. Here we have a letter from Eric, and he sent this, and he writes, "Hey, just wanted to let you know I like your show. I just started collecting full-time this year and searching rolls for good coins and silver. I've seen one of your last episodes saying you like doing the nickels. Well, that's my favorite. Currently working on my pennies, nickels, and quarters. I got the second and third Whitman penny books filled, yet barely got the 1909 to 1940s yet. But yes, nickels are my favorite. My first coin I ever kept, I got a Buffalo nickel back in a pop machine, and it was the first I've ever seen. A 1925D. That was 18 years ago. I still have that same nickel, believe it or not. But still, Jeffersons are my favorite. Well, win or loss, I'll still watch your show. Keep it up." Signed, Eric. Thank you so much for the letter, Eric. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you agree with me that nickels are probably the best thing to hunt. I've said it before and I'll say it again, nickels are definitely my favorite coin to hunt. I mean, you've got the silvers, you've got the buffaloes, you have chances to get a V-nickel, and people just really overlook them a lot of times because they just have no idea that there's silver in nickels, so you end up finding quite a bit more stuff there. As far as finding the old wheat pennies, Brett, I've heard that a lot of the pennies before the 1940s were actually melted down to conserve copper for the war efforts in World War II, so that's probably a big reason why you're not finding anything before 1940. It's really tough for all of us, so that's why we say that, you know, any wheat pennies that you find before 1940 are actually pretty special. Alright, Brett, thank you so much for the letter. Now let's get into some more silver. So next up here we have an equal amount of Walking Liberty halves as we had the Franklin halves, so we got 7 of each of these, and it was actually, I mean, we've been purchasing a lot over the past month, so it's just kind of been accumulating. The newest here we have is a 1945, and the oldest is a 1937. I try not to buy before 1937, the reason being this collection that I have actually starts in 1937, and I believe these go all the way back to 1916, I want to say. I think that's when they stopped making the barber coins, but I can't be certain on that. I know I have a 1920, but I really can't do much with it because it's really worn down and it doesn't fit in the collection. So let's go ahead and look at the first date, 1945, and then the mint mark is right there. You can see it, and actually it looks like, you know, I never even noticed this before on this coin, but look at those cuds right there next to the D mint mark. Those are actually pretty cool. I think this could be some type of error, having these little blotches of metal here down at the bottom. If you're an error expert, let me know, because that's probably my area of least expertise, but just taking a look at that, I have to believe that those are little cuds. Anyway, guys, get back to me on that if you know anything about errors. Let's look at 45D. Right here, we do need it, so it'll go into the collection for now. But if you guys tell me it's more valuable, then I'll take it out and put it in a flip or something. That's actually really cool. I didn't notice that before. Okay, we have a 1943 no mint mark, and we already have one of those, so I'll put that aside. And here is a 1942, pretty worn down on that one, plain, and we already have one. I believe these next two coins are also 42s, so yeah, I think those are also plain mint marks, so we don't need those. And next up is a 41 plain, and that's right here, so we already have that one. And finally, this 1937, which I had a feeling we would need, because generally when I find them in the shop, they're 42, 43, 44, 45, you know, stuff like that. I think those are just the common ones. And it looks like we do need the 1937, so only 9.5 million of those. So we got 2 coins in the collection today. Like I said, it's hard to find them out of this range right here in the coin stores. I think they're a little bit pickier with what they put in the junk silver piles with these Walking Liberty halves. So I'm having some trouble with this collection as far as buying them from the store goes, but I think we'll be able to fill it up still. And guys, make sure to let me know about that. That's a really cool that there's some little cuds on that, I believe. So I'll push these in and show you what it looks like in just a minute here. Here's what the collection looks like now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins out of like a lot. So I don't know why this page is so hard to find. It looks like during their later years they made quite a few less. So from 45 to 47 they're a little bit trickier to find, but we're getting through that page, and hopefully we'll get more of those in the future. But for now, let's take a look at some more mail. So I saved these last 3 letters to the end for a good reason. I really like these ones the most, and so I thought I'd show you what these look like live. So this person actually folded this piece of paper up and put it inside of the self-addressed envelope, and he leaves a note on it. This is from Ian, by the way, and it says, "Hi Quin's Coins, I'm 13 and you really started making me want the coin roll hunt. Thank you for making such great content on YouTube. P.S. Your signature would be really cool." So Ian, I'm definitely going to sign this and send it back to you, and I'm also going to include a couple of really cool coins in there for you, because I really love to hear stuff like this, especially from young kids, to hear that they're getting into coin roll hunting because of me, or just coin collecting in general is a really awesome feeling for me. So Ian, you are the first person who has ever actually asked me for my signature. Just wanted to let you know that, but I will be signing it and putting a few things in there for you. Thank you so much for the letter, and thank you for supporting my channel. This one here is from Sean, and he just couldn't contain himself from writing over every single thing on the letter. He writes here, "First of its kind giveaway, search for silver, 1344, sent by January 1st, 2017. And I have to say, Sean, I think the only reason that you said it was sent by January 1st, 2017 is because it most certainly was not. As you can see right here, I can tell that the earliest date that is stamped on this letter is January 4th, 2017. So he writes, "Hey man, love your videos, bruh. This place has never been searched," which is the title of one of my videos, "has been the best so far in my opinion. Your friend and you together was hilarious. Thank you very much. I have not watched all of them yet. I look forward to it all. Respect, Sean." So he attaches this here, and I think he goes on to explain all about that on the back side here. A little bit tough to read, but it says, "Maybe only handle the edges of coins." I'm pretty sure I already do that. I try to do that as much as I can because you don't want to get your fingerprints on the coins. He writes, "The gold is yours. Maybe a video on gold and the different carats. Maybe a video of you showing how to trade gold for silver locally. Have fun and Happy New Year." Happy New Year to you as well, even though it was about 3 weeks ago. So the thing about gold is I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm more of a silver guy because that's easier to collect, and it's something that you can go out and get yourself. Gold, on the other hand, is something you have to be purchasing, and pretty much only purchasing. You're not going to find it in coin rolls, so I don't really see a whole lot of fun in that. And also, I couldn't actually tell you the authenticity of what you have attached here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it off. I know that there are markings on gold stuff, so we'll see if there's any markings on it, but I mean, come on, Sean, did you seriously just send me a piece of gold? I would be very, very surprised. So let me just get this off real quick. So, I mean, it's gold colored, I'll give you that. I don't see any markings on it though, so I don't know. I mean, that's still a cool piece, Sean. Thank you very much. I'm gonna guess that's just gold plated. Maybe refer to my brother because he's more of an expert on gold. Well, Sean, thank you so much for this little pendant here. I really appreciate getting gifts and letters from you guys. I just have one more letter to go through now, so let me just move this stuff aside real quick here and pull out this letter right here. So here's the final letter that I received, and the first thing you're gonna notice about this is that it's upside down. And there's a funny reason for that. So let's just pull out the letter here. I'm going to try not to reveal. Alright, yeah, just trying to make sure that I don't reveal the address there. So this is his self-addressed letter. It says, according to your video, both of the envelopes had the addresses written upside down. Just following the instructions you gave, just in case you want to see if anyone actually did it. Okay, that's really hilarious. I didn't expect anyone to do this. And obviously when I made the video showing you how to make these self-addressed letters, I made a mistake, made them upside down. And then you're gonna close it, seal it, and oh wow, I did this upside down. And he's just following instructions as he says. Very, very clever, and I'll definitely be sending you something special for that. Very, very funny though, it made me laugh. So thank you very much, Larry. I will be getting back to you as soon as I can. Alright, so the last few pieces of silver that I wanted to show you today are a couple of oddities. Here we have a barber $50, which I actually got at my coin store. Sometimes they throw barbers in there, which just amazes me because I pretty much pick them up whenever I can. It's an $18.99 barber $50. And this here is a Booker T. Washington 1946 Denver Mint commemorative $50. So this is something I haven't seen before. If you want to take a look at it there, it says Booker T. Washington Memorial from Slave Cabin to Hall of Fame. And it does actually have, thought this was interesting, it has a Denver mint mark right there below the cabin. So interesting to see a commemorative coin minted in Denver. I usually see those either in San Francisco or West Point or whatever that was. 1946 $50 Booker T. Washington. Really cool coins here. So that's what we got as far as silver goes. I don't have a collection for either of these, obviously, but that's pretty much all we have up here. This is a ton of silver that we're going to be throwing in. And I did want to mention real quickly that I am actually going to pull one of these silver quarters out to put in one of these envelopes that I'm going to be sending. I'm not telling you which it's going into, but I will be putting one of the silver quarters in there just for, you know, a little added surprise. So I'm just going to pull one of those out right now, and that'll leave us with 3 Washington quarters, 3 Franklin $50, 5 Walking Liberty $50, 1 Barber, and 1 Booker T. Washington commemorative quarter. And I got these couple of coins from one of the letters. I think it was from Layla. Alright, so I just totaled up all the silver that we have here. Starting up here, Washington quarter, 3 of them, Franklin halves, Walking Liberty, Barber halves, and then the commemorative coin. So it came out to 0.5 ounces of quarter silver, about just over an ounce of Franklin's there, almost 2 ounces of Walking Liberties, and then 0.36 ounces for the other types of halves. And that comes out to just over 4 normal ounces of silver. Sorry, I almost said troy ounces, but these are in normal ounces, so that's probably about 4 troy ounces of silver there. So we're going to go ahead and take them and drop them into the silver bag, which is getting a little bit overflowed right now. Might have to go to a bigger bag at some point. But yeah, so let's drop that in, grab that barber, and then I'm going to leave this out. I'm probably just going to store it somewhere else. And we'll just count it towards this total, but I'm going to leave it out of the bag for now. Well, alright guys, that's it for the silver today. Now I think it's time we get into the winners of the giveaway from the last episode of Search for Silver, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, I am on the YouTube random comment picker now. I'm going to be copying and pasting the link to the video into the search bar here, and I'm going to load the comments. And you might see yours go by there. So that's 187 unique users found, and now I'm just going to randomly pick a winner. And congratulations to TN Hill Guy, you are the winner of the most recent giveaway on my channel. So PM me or DM me all your information, and I will get your prize to you as soon as I can. So once again, congratulations to TN Hill Guy, you are the winner of the seated dime, which is right here. make sure to send me your information over a YouTube message or contact me on Facebook. You can check out my Facebook page, and I will get this to you as soon as I can. There is your prize. And now you guys are probably wondering, well, what's the next prize? I'll show you right now. It is this 1937 Buffalo nickel. This coin is in excellent condition. I'd say that this is almost uncirculated, and it is a 1937. You very rarely find Buffalo nickels in a condition like this. So once again, guys, there's only 3 things that you have to do in order to have a chance at winning this coin. First of all, you have to be a subscriber, then you have to like the video, and then you just leave a comment down below, and I will once again be using a random comment picker to select a winner. So that's all you got to do, guys. Once again, this is a really, really nice coin. One of my favorite coin designs, as I said earlier in this video. And good luck to you all, and I hope one of you guys wins it and enjoys it. I also just quickly wanted to give a special thanks to everyone who entered the pendant $50 giveaway, which we did about a month ago. So everyone who sent self-addressed letters but didn't put some type of message, thank you so much. That includes Rebecca Lessman, Jacob Peterson, Norman Rudolph, Carl Rogers, Carla Glade, Miles Siglin, Moshe Schachter, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your names, guys, Ethan Kimes, Zach Dietrich, Ben Roberg, Jake Strickland, Josh Pierce, Aiden Bird, Sandra Parker, Justin Ramirez, Janice Calhoun, Jason Nelporte, and Rachel Guillotte. I don't know how to say that one, I'm sorry. I just have no idea on that one. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the letters. You guys definitely put a smile on my face when I saw all those letters coming back from break, so thank you. I really appreciate it. Well, that's going to pretty much do it for this special episode of Search for Silver. Make sure to go down and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Also, if you want to win the coin, then you will do the same thing. Leave a comment and be a subscriber, and you will have 1 ticket into a chance to winning that awesome Buffalo nickel. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm Quinn, and this is Quin's Coins, signing out.